think I have this all set up now. So I'm attempting another sort of fix for the glitchiness. I don't think it's working. So again, my apologies. I'm gonna have to call the internet company again, see if they can come check out the wires, that kind of stuff. But yes, so hello, happy Wednesday, happy 10th of February. I think it's the 10th, right? Yes. Okay. So hello, and the last time, if you were here on Monday, the last time you saw me, I was sort of wondering if I could do 5K a day for the rest of the month and get through the entire manuscript for the next draft. So have I gotten an abundance of words in the last 2 days? Yes, I have. But there's a problem in that when I did it on Monday, I was like, yeah, I've hit my 5K, woohoo! But it didn't reach 5K in the original manuscript. So I had added a bunch of words, making it more readable, but I hadn't hit the 5K in the original, which I didn't realize until yesterday. So like there's a discrepancy in sort of like when I hit 5K in the new draft, it's not necessarily 5K in the old draft. And so especially since there's at least one section of the text, one section of the manuscript that I need to write that is going to be at least like 3 or 4 scenes long, that is not written at all. And so in other words, this is not going to be done by the end of February. But am I still going to try and make, an abundance of words per day? Yes. Maybe not 5K every day, but that's just kind of like how that realization happened, from day 1 of like, can I do this, to day 2 of, oh no. So that's how that went. So slightly bummed to realize that I probably will not be able to get the entire manuscript written with the rest of this month, but I am hoping that I can at least maybe get through Act 2 and just have the resolution to finish early March. So maybe I'll be done by my birthday on March 9th. Maybe I'll be done with the draft. Hopefully that should be my new, I don't know. We'll see. That only gives me an extra like 10 days, but or an extra 9 days really. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see. I'm going to try. It's not a whole lot of extra time though. But yeah, so that's kind of how day 1 of this, like, can I do it experiment, to day 2 realization of like reality smack in the face. So yeah. So the Shadows Lair is here. I do not understand why YouTube keeps unsubbing me from this one channel. I don't know, because I know that poor Rosalind has had to re-sub to me like every 2 weeks for whatever reason. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand YouTube algorithm stuff. So Devin says, howdy. Hello, Devin. Laura Parkinson says, hey, here's hoping I can make it to the end this time. Excellent. Becca says, hello. Welcome, Becca. And Nicole says, made it on time. Woohoo! What is everybody working on today? I am working on my next draft of my YA fantasy, and it's going. It's getting better. It's getting more readable. But I'm still very early on in the draft because there were a whole bunch of things that I had sort of like told myself. I was like, oh, I need to fix these things. So yeah. And it was a long list. CB says, hello. Going to get a drink for the minutes. Yes, make sure you have something to hydrate with. Absolutely. Elizabeth Wright says, hello. Gonna grade some papers. You need to do at least 7. Okay, drink whatever you're hydrating with because hiccups are around. Okay. Hopefully I won't get one of my long spates of hiccups on camera. Does anybody else get like a warning hiccup, like a day or a couple hours before you get a real hiccup fit? Because that's what happens to me, is I usually get like 1 or 2 hiccups, just solid, by themselves. And then a couple hours later, or even the next day, I have like 5 to 10 minutes of just hiccups, and it's frustrating. CB says, I need to learn to bring a drink with me before the streams. Yes. Unless you like getting up and getting the extra stretching and walking about. Sonia says, I'm rewriting chapter 12. Very nice. Laura says, editing, as always. I was thinking about starting something new, but you'll never finish the first one if you do. Yeah, that's kind of how sometimes it feels. Vanya says, hello, everyone. Miriam is here. Hey, oh my God, long time no see since NaNoWriMo, which is kind of how a lot of people feel, is NaNoWriMo just sort of like, I don't want to see the internet for a while, or at least not that corner of the internet. Vanya says, I've got a fresh pot of cherry tea and I'm ready to go. Shadow's Lair is rewriting a chapter and editing today. If you can get enough done, then you will paint. Very nice. Petra, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Cherry tea sounds so good right now. Yes, it does. It sounds delicious. Courtney will be alternating between writing and working. Sounds good. Sounds productive. Nicole is working on day 10 of the 90 Days to Your Novel challenge. Very nice. That is good. That is really good. So I guess you started February 1. If today is day 10, it would make sense. Vanya says, it is delicious and a little bit addictive. Cherries just are, if you get really good tasting cherries. So, yeah. Megan says, hello, all. Just took the dogs out, and now you will be editing. Yay! Laura is here on the lunch break, working on a new flash fiction. Very nice. Roselyn says, hello. And the Shadow's Lair says, you have this. We believe you. Thanks. That would be a nice birthday present, though. Yes, is to get done with the draft. But dang reality. I know, right? Oh, and so I gotta laugh because the card that I pulled today is when pigs fly, essentially. So it's the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Yeah. So I just saw it and I was like, yeah, reality. Erica says, hello. Megan says, that's definitely not your experience with hiccups. They just start with no warning. Okay. Gotcha. So I'm a weirdo with my hiccups. Becca is still working on re-outlining. Excellent. Stacy says, hello. Welcome. Laura says, your hiccups register on the Richter scale. Warning tremors before a full-blown eruption. Yes. The only time I don't get a warning and just go immediately into a fit is if I drink Sprite. So I know, even though I like the taste of Sprite, I know if I have it, I will get hiccups. It's like guaranteed 90% of the time. Writer Sam Wicker, heya, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And Inuel says, good afternoon from Amsterdam, New York. I don't know why that was hard to say for me. I think I wanted to call it Hamsterdam, but it's not. Yes, so the card is adorable. So he's got little spots on him, and it kind of almost like the spots on his face almost kind of look like a yin-yang, kind of, but I know it's not. So they're really cute. So the message is, use your mind wisely. The pig spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition partnered with smarts and common sense, which leads to intelligent solutions. When the pig spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all the facts must be considered, even when they do not fit with what you already know. Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow the pig spirit to nudge us into open-minded, thoughtful dialogues, whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas and what we have come to understand. Now is the time that your decision-making powers are reliable, for you are in alignment with the pig's keen intelligence. So that's sort of the message for today. Sort of the warning question is, are you ruminating, turning thoughts around and around in your head, but not getting any nearer to a decision or a solution? Overthinkers unite. Pig spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest and allow your intelligence to mingle with the intuition, releasing your tight hold on the facts and unsolved puzzles. So don't overthink, but also recognize reality. Fine, pig spirit, fine. So, yes. I laughed at it as well. So, CB says, okay, I'm back for now. Started dinner, took the Megs, and got your drink. Excellent. If you hadn't ordered 2 more writing textbooks, you would have gotten the Golden Girls tarot card. Well, you know, budget decisions. So, all right. I think we're going to use Tomato Tom again today. But would you like to start with a warm-up or go straight into a Pomodoro 25? So 15, 25. Let me know in the chat. Because now that I have recognized reality, that this is not likely to get done at the end of the month, I'm going to allow myself to have warm-up instead of, if y'all want, instead of just going like full bore the whole time. All right. Hina is here. Hello, Hina. Welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, so Nicole votes for warm-up. Devin, of course, votes for a 75-minute. But it's not going to happen. So Vanya votes for 15. Megan votes for 15. And we also have Nicole for a 15 as well. So we have 3 votes for 15. So we will start with that. So let me share the screen. All buttons. Pomodoro, share the audio so that y'all can hear it when the timer is up. And okay, so there is the 15-minute timer. And put up the first sprint banner. So Tomato Tom will be brainstorming during the first sprint for a warm-up. You can brainstorm if you need to, or you can go straight into writing. But before we get started, your reminders. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you are drinking something to stay hydrated. 3, straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And 4, if you need to take a break, stand up, walk around, get your circulation and blood flowing. Or if you need a snack from the kitchen, make sure you are taking care of yourself as we are writing. All right, that is your first set of reminders. We can now get started with our first sprint in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so okay, so it was going to not recognize the license and revert back to the trial version. And so I went into the email and found my purchase, my verification of purchase and license code, and tried to put that in, but then like it says it can't connect to the license office. It's like, restart your computer and check your internet. And so anyway, I'm going to be making some backup copies of things before I like close out of Scrivener, because now that I've gotten it open, I don't know. So yeah, so that's fun. So I did not get any words that sprint because I was trying to, but so I guess today the first couple of sprints are going to be more of like administrative copy pasting, and like saving as backup type thing. So yeah, that should be fun. Laura says, I ordered a new handmade mug that says blood of my enemies. It has blood painted, dripping down the outside of it. So excited. Ooh, very nice. Fun. And okay, this is where we're still voting for. Enemy a tea bag. Maybe. Quite possibly, Laura says. So, and then almost as soon as the sprint started, I started having the issue with Scrivener. I don't know why. It was just, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It will be okay. It's just apparently one of those days where things kind of go not the way you intend. For me, at least. Hopefully everything is going as intended for you. Laura says, my shipment of teas just arrived. Ooh, a strawberry, vanilla rooibos, pomegranate ink. I know how to say this, but I forget every time. Whatever this word is. Echinacea? I don't think that's not right. And one to help with headaches. Nice. Very nice. And Nicole says, that's it. I'm getting myself some tea. You've converted her. The website won't let you get to chapter 6, even though it says it's there. It still takes you chapter 5. Okay. I will fix. Vanya Dolly says, I got a good 4 pages edited. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, in case y'all are wondering, that should have been a bitch fun story that Megan is talking about. So, yeah, chapter 6 was supposed to go live today. So, Charlie says, hey, hey. Nicole says, I recorded the intro to your writing vlog video for today and got yourself some tea, but you don't have cherry tea. Sad face. Erica says, I deleted 900-ish words and then wrote 94. Disappointing, but the story will be better for it. I'm going to have a lot of those days, I think. Probably in March and April, because this draft is just going to be so massive. Annuel says, 249 words on that first sprint. Nice. Very nice. Shadow's Lair. That is great. Petra got 396. And the Shadow's Lair says, I'm on a good pace for being able to paint. Becca says, I'm hoping to get through this outline today. You are 2/3 of the way through, so you think you can do it. Excellent. Charlie, got your streams scheduled and open your documents. Good, because I was wondering why I didn't see a stream from you this afternoon. That makes sense now. CB says 66 words, which is ridiculously bad for you. But you had tea and dinner was cooking and all of the other things. So, like he says, I could not live without tea. 50 Iron Guy films. How many pages do I don't know is the question. And I think it really does vary. So I don't have a real answer. Plus the pages feel sort of I don't know, they feel kind of random to me because I with digital pages it feels a little less like page-like to me because that all the other things. So I don't know, digitally wise I never really count pages, which is weird. I just now thought of that. That is odd, isn't it? That I never count pages. I don't know. Don't know. All right, let's get Tomato Tom to and Diane is slipping in just in time. Hello, Diane. Nicole says, I don't go by pages. Right now, your aim is to hit 1,000 words consistently 5 days a week. That is a very nice goal, yes. Devin says, hi, Diane. Vanya says, I went to get a snack and now my cat is all over me in the keyboard. Why does he like apple muffins anyway? Maybe because apple muffins are delicious. So, yes. All right, so your set of reminders. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you're drinking something. 3, straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And 4, if you need a break for stretches or snacks, please take one. All right, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, how we doing? Get ready to change that. We'll pop the dance party up. I'm making progress in saving the words into a different format. I had saved it as PDF. I had saved it as a backup Scrivener file, but I had never saved it as a Google Doc or as a Word file. And so the whole basis of Scrivener, which I'm sure I'll be able to fix that, but evil. So I am fixing that and having an additional backup that is a Word document. Plus, if I do it, I won't have to switch between programs, which sometimes seems to overload my computer a little bit more. So it's me. It's totally me. My visuals have been really weird for the last 3 weeks now. I thought that maybe today would be fixed thing, but it's not. So it's my something in either the internet itself or something in my computer is wonky. So I'm still trying. It's me. It's not you. It's me. Getting to a breakup conversation. So Laura gave us a snippet. Poetry is not lost on me, and a dry cough escapes my throat. The last dregs of a chuckle. Something in the darkness chuckles back. Ooh, here as well. Hello, hey Eve. I used the link so Megan was able to read chapter 6 of Cinderella Should Have Been a Bitch. I'm good at making the chapters end on a cliffhanger. Oh, good. Good. Got 221 words. Very nice. Excellent. Vanya, that went by quickly. You got 3 pages done. Excellent. You weren't expecting. You love outlines. Nicole says 257 words in one of the character bios. So nice, solid progress. 319 words. Mind blown indeed. Wow. That is awesome, Courtney. I've gotten 43,000. No, I'm kidding. Because but that is amazing, Courtney. That is humongous. Holy cow. So the Shadows Lair got 175 words. Nice. Expect Pro Writing Aid will have a conniption ability. Nicole says, holy blank. Courtney, yes, indeed. Indeed. Patrick got 554. Shadows Lair says, my kids interrupted. Play piano with fingers or toes, usually. Occasionally with your nose. Megan says, yeah, that's just me. So sad. I wish I could fit kids and was teaching them music, but it's not. Oh no. I'm so sorry. We'll put Tom back to work. If it's lagging, 9 out of the Ethernet plugged in today. That was one of the things that I tried to fix. So it's actually plugged in via Ethernet, so it's not Wi-Fi today. So like it's the internet service, I think. It's either the internet service or it's my laptop. I would prefer it to be the internet service, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is with the Ethernet today, which is stupid because I think it may actually be glitching worse than it was with the Wi-Fi yesterday. So I don't know what it is. I don't know. So Laura, I tested this and it was just as glitchy if I just streamed to YouTube than if I streamed to both. I think it's the internet, but you know, yeah. So I'm still trying some different things, and you know, I should. Yes. So this is with the Ethernet cord. I have I think 50 across my room, down the hallway to where the modem box is. Yeah. So, all right, let's ignore the glitches and get back to work if we can. All right, so third sprint, same old reminders. 1, save your document. 2, drink something. 3, straighten your spine and do a posture check. Those are your 4 reminders. We can get started in 3, 2, Okay. That was the end of so I made it through the different scenes over and some of the character notes and all that kind of stuff. So I have made essentially the additional backup for this 100,000 plus word document. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Chats today and for a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but that's okay. It just gives me more time to hang out with y'all. But back of the book blurb. I don't know if it's much good, but I think the sentences are, if I'm remembering all concerns with it, I think sentences were a bit long and unwieldy, and so they might not come across as much as I want. So, but so Laura has been giving us some, where is it? A shape on the ancient wallpaper, a ray of the moon cut through the small face. His eyes had been left behind, still painted his sockets, holes that show my future. So Stacy was headed out for okay, let's see. Sometimes it's just a matter of programs changing. I don't know. It seems odd that it happened just all of a sudden. Nobody of like changes. Like, I hate spending hours on the phone with them to like. I'm hoping that it will be. Laura says, just got assigned to work on another movie. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and YouTube, like all the other websites visually, which on the internet. So, but still, like, I don't know. It's weird. Is it a horror movie, Laura? Thriller. So just start singing the Michael Jackson song. Got 329 and a lot of Twitter. Very nice. Vanya says, I got a bit distracted. But 459 words on that character bio, but you already more about 3,887. Most was 100,289 words. Yeah, a thing that I should be proud of. I don't think their scene needs a lot of rewrites, and you're just not sure. Innuel writes books got 266,093, of which 1,203 words were written during the sprints. Elizabeth got one more graded, got sad that you haven't streamed tomorrow. Will you hopefully get more graded? Yes, hopefully so. Nicole says, it's amazing how much more I can get done when the... Yeah. I'm sure. Yes. I think it's coming back from the makes it worse. But yeah, it's very glitchy today. And so I think I will not. So Prophet Moonstruck, hello, caught this last sprint. Started to research the Pact of Uma and related Wow. Ooh, nice. Laura said, I want to pause the stream to make it buffer, but that won't help. No, it won't. Which is, I'm sorry, y'all. Eventually, I will find out what happens. But stop, Tomato Tom. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Maybe it's the banner. I don't know. It's like, I'm really, really hoping it's not my computer because I don't want to have to replace my computer. But I'm hoping it's just the internet, and I'm hoping it's like a fixed thing rather than, I don't know, them saying, oh, we want $40 more a month for a service that was working fine 3 weeks ago. Yeah, now it's less glitch. Maybe not. Okay. I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to stop saying maybe it's better now because it's not. I do need to give you the link parade. That's what I wanted to take off that banner. And save that. Might take a second. Yes, save your documents. So anyway, we will leave that to save itself. And Wednesdays. So we have Devin's playlist. And we have Amber's new book. And Stephanie's on pre-order. Okay, so those are there. And then I've got Mallory's link. And Sarah Cahill is not doing a live stream today, but HK Darkwood is. Charlie, I don't have the immediate link for your live stream, but I do have the link for your channel. So if you want to pop in the link for the newly scheduled live stream, please feel free. The Vixens of Fiction is going to be doing a stream also at 5. Meredith Phillips is going to be, not just the middle name, thank you. Meredith Phillips is going to be doing a live stream at 5:30. Ariana Bagnato is going to be at 7 p.m. These are all Eastern times. Word Stitch is at 8 p.m., as is Sarah Nicholas. And Laura Nettles is at 9, as is Portia Simmons. And Savvy is at 10. I'm not sure if Amber is doing a stream at 10 or not. I think that's it. I think those are the ones that I collected. So all of those are now in the chat. Okay, so just Eva. So I have so we have a router that we essentially like bought or rented somehow with the company that provides the internet service. So I don't have like an amplifier. But see, that's like what annoys me is that like before this started going glitchy, the signal was fine. So like, why would I need an amplifier now? It just like it's silly. So I don't know. But I mean, I'm essentially like trying to go through all the list of things that I can do without spending any money beforehand. And then I'll call the, because I mean, I've called them and had them like tell me some hot fixes and stuff that I have tried over the phone, but they haven't like scheduled a come out and visit thing. So I think that's going to be the next step, I guess, because the Ethernet doesn't appear to be helping any. And then if that doesn't work, they might have some options that they can tell us. And then if, you know, if it's cheaper to try the antenna boost thing, I don't know, we'll try that next versus like stepping it up extra month per, or like extra fee per month type thing. So I'm just trying to do the budget friendly checks first. So, but yeah. So, okay. BC Brown mentioned making it to Savvy's tonight. Oh, that should be an added fun. Okay, so Amber moved her Wednesday streams to Twitch. Fun aside, for those needing some BC in your life, you don't use the one that came with the service anymore. Okay. Yeah, and I do have an additional, I have the one that I had in my apartment, so we might like test, but I don't know if that, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if, because I do have an additional router thing, but I think it's a router modem combo, and theirs is like 2 things. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm still trying things. But yeah. So, okay, so Devin has put in some more stream links thingies, whatchamacallums. But yeah, so thanks for being here with me today as I around, freaked out over Scrivener all of a sudden deciding they didn't want to recognize my license, and we're going to go revert back to the trial version. What the heck? I don't know. Today just like it's not. going fantastically. So, you know, I guess I need to pay attention to the pigs, use the mind wisely. Just so I'll be trying to sort of take a step back, take a breather for a little bit, and then I will come back to the writing and hopefully have shaken off the technology gremlins. So anyway, save your documents. Have fun, y'all. I will catch y'all later. And I will not be plugging in the Ethernet next time, so hopefully it won't be as glitchy as this time. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Bye, y'all. Thanks for joining me.